I think Austin Matthews is going to score 50 goals this year. And he may be the only guy. I think McDavid is going to fucking blow the point total, like 120, maybe 115 points. But I think Austin Matthews is going to score 50 goals. That's how much I think of him.
I'm a big fan of Austin Matthews, but I like Nylander too.
Yeah, well, Austin Matthews is a special player.
Well, I think he's a full-rounded athlete. He's like you. You played baseball. You played hockey. You could run. You were a well-rounded. And you know the rumor is that Austin Matthews could have been a pro ball player, but he found it too slow.
Yeah, he got bored.
True.
He got bored.
And you know he loved the Coyotes. He grew up in Arizona, and that turned him on to hockey.
Yeah. Well, the key for the Leafs is if you're going to lose all those late game, you know, you get the lead into the second or third period and then lose it late, put up a freaking touchdown and let them catch up.
Let's be honest now. If they didn't have the goalie stoning the other team, we got four penalties, at least had 4 penalties.
8 penalties last night.
All right,
the
then they don't go anywhere. It begins and ends with the goalie, okay?
And Winnipeg's goalie was terrible.
That's what it's all about. This guy's the real deal. He's proved it the second half.
Anderson.
I think the Leafs got great goaltending, and I think the Leafs got great coaching, and I think the Leafs have very, 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 very strong snipers. And I think that, you know, I don't know how this new defenseman's going to be. He looks like a pit bull.
I think the Leafs are a real good hockey team, and wouldn't surprise me at all if they went to the conference finals or even to the Stanley Cup finals. Wouldn't surprise me one bit.
Last year, as a very young team, they made the playoffs.
So ask Patrick Marleau after the game what impressed him about his teammates and his team, and he said in very simple fashion, he said the unrelentless forecheck and the unrelenting backcheck. And Phil knows better than anybody, if you've got an unrelenting forecheck and an unrelenting backcheck, the worst you can do is tie in case you can't score.
Yeah, and that's got Bob Babcock written all over it, Wilbur.
Oh, yeah. But also you need to have the ability and people to buy into that, because that means that every fucking shift, the player's got to work 150%. He cannot fuck around on his shift. He's got to play his shift from beginning to end with heart and gusto.
Yeah, or you're out.
The system will not work, right, Phil?
Oh, absolutely. And he's a taskmaster. There's no doubt about it. Austin Matthews, Babcock, and those guys are playing. It's only the first game, but I don't see this team not being a very, very strong team for the whole year.
Yeah,
I don't see it. It'll be good.
For a long time.
I'm not going to plan a parade, and I understand all the cynics about the Toronto Maple Leaf fans, and I am one of those morons. I never jump off the wagon. I'm born and raised in Toronto, and I love the Leafs, and you know they've been my brother that I've had to defend for a long time. But I think that the Leafs in the last 2 years I've enjoyed watching them. And prior to that, for 5 or 6 years, they would frustrate me to the fucking point that I had no nails left, and I would drink a 2-4 fucking Maalox. But they've been very entertaining for me for the last 2 years.
Yeah,
very entertaining, and they're a good team. I really like them, and I wouldn't surprise me if they win the Atlantic Division. Wouldn't surprise me at all.
Yeah.